Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Well, hello, everybody. Where's the music? There it is. What's happening, everybody? It is Monday. We're going to film Junkee live. It's June 13th. And holy crap, do we have a bunch to talk about. Of course, like every Monday. What is happening? How's everybody doing out there? Let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. Make sure you guys smash that like thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Everything, all down there. All links provided. The social medias, the sock meds, the Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. And, of course, you got, if you want to become a member, do that too. What is happening? All right, let's see who's out there. What's going on, Caesar? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Oh, it's just always constantly. There's just constantly something going on. That's right. That's what we're going to be talking about, of course. Now, going to be doing his bad Jim Carrey impression tonight. Okay. We got a hater, I guess. That's what's happening. All right, what's going on, Mr. Fear Jason? We got JN right there. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. We got Stephanie T. Backdoor, bringing back. Okay, I mean, if you're looking for that backdoor, I don't. Sounds like a personal thing. What's going on, Mr. Kritz right there? More chain, if I said your name right, Mr. JD McRae. That's right. We're going to be hearing some lovely notes from possibly Joker and a Harley Quinn, maybe. What's going on, darling? We got Eric Patterson right here. What is up, Dane? And we got Mr. Eric Blake. Good to see you. Yee, what's up, Tyler? Ahoy, ahoy, Mr. Jason McKenzie. Always good to see you. Yes. All right, we got Kat here, too. Is watching. Oh, your cat. Well, hi, Kat. Good to see you. Good to see you. And then, of course, we got Miss Rosemary right here as well. Good to see you. Jake, let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. All right, who else we got here? Hi, how's it going, Linda? Good to see you. And we got Miss Nikki, Captain Gator. You're getting bra ads. Well, hey, if anything's going to, sponsor this channel or whatever the hell, let it be bra ads. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Will Morris, good to see you, buddy. Whoa, what's going on? I'll sing. I'll be one of the Arkham patients, and I'll start singing too. What's going on, Music Man? Good to see you as well. Yeah, comp 7 on. Out there being a Pookie princess. So much stuff. Made love to my butthole. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we're starting off with a bang here. Just popped my nuggets in the oven. Great to see you, Dave. Well, hopefully that doesn't burn. Sounds like that would burn. You just made my nuggets hurt right there. But anyways, guys, cool. It's good to see you guys. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. It was more relaxing. Didn't really do much. I really didn't leave the house except for to get food. And that's pretty much how my weekend was. I caught up on some things. Started watching Outer Range, the Josh Brolin show on Amazon Prime. Started watching that because that piqued my interest. And I will say I'm enjoying it. Definitely enjoying it. Did that. Try to catch up on some movies and everything over the weekend. So that was pretty much what my weekend was. And of course, take care of things around here, do some things, research some things. So it was all a good weekend. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend too. Bobo. Oh, Bobo just deleted. And we just got a message deleted from Bobo. Let's see. What did it say? Oh, you deleted. Okay, so he keeps on saying that Ezra Miller made love to his butthole. Okay. And then we got Miss Wonder Meg right here, 18-month member. Thank you, Meg. Good to see you. Always good to see you. Always great to see you. All right. So, man, tell you, we already got some weirdos in here. That's what it's all about, right? All right. Well, the Monday show, always the busiest show. So let's get to them tweets. See what happened in the Twitter world. Turn that off. Yes, that. All right, here we go. Okay, so first and foremost, you Ghostbusters fans, of course they had the Ghostbusters Day that happened. They had the little festival that happened too, and apparently, yes, we got the sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife that's going to be coming out, and right now it's titled Firehouse. Who knows if that's going to be the full-on title, but right now, when it comes to this, Jason Reitman revealed that the code name for the next Ghostbusters film is Firehouse, which makes sense. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a diehard Ghostbusters fan. Cannot wait. So that's what they have right there. They released that. So, obviously, if you watch the end of Ghostbusters Afterlife, you know that Winston was trying to get that all back. And by the way, guys, yes, I haven't forgotten my Monday wine right here. So cheers to anybody who's got a drink themselves. I really should go to white wine now because it's getting so hot. Anyways, keep on going. Hey, we love her. We love Karen Fukuhara right here. And then she's talking about the haircut. This was showing up over the weekend right here.
See it as I'm just there, hanging out with everyone.
Are you to release the haircut for Suicide Squad?
The haircut.
Oh my goodness. I would love to see it. I don't even know if it is there. I don't know if
it exists. Yeah. It exists, Karen.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that, but I have no idea. I would would love to see it. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
See it as
you're,
like
you're in it more.
like just there.
You're in it more, Karen. Of course you'd want to see it. She's adorable, too, by the way. And I love her in The Boys. But, yeah, there's some Karen Fukuhara, like, talking about the Ayer cut right there, as somebody asked, at the premiere of The Boys Season 3. So there you go. And then, later on, apparently, Mr. David Ayer himself actually liked it or retweeted it. I believe he retweeted it. So, again, David Ayer's kind of been a little quiet when it comes to the whole Ayer cut kind of stuff, but he subtly will put something out there or, retweet something or like something or whatever the hell. So he is very aware. He's very much aware that this little interview exists with Karen, and she said that she would very much like to see the Ayer cut. So that's good. More exposure. Like I said, come November, got to hit it hard. Got to hit it hard, baby. That's right. Doing some dirty talk. Moving on. All right, we got all that. Blah, blah, blah. You saw all that. Cool. Yes. I thought this this was... Hey, this is funny. This is somebody... I mean, come on. That's pretty creative right there. I mean, when you want to take these pictures right there. I remember when I used to visit amusement parks a lot, I try to do something crazy and different anytime a picture was taken, and that's pretty damn good right there. I like that. Just, I mean, put those elbows in. Oh, man, look at this handsome devil right here. I'm telling you guys, the next the next Black Adam trailer has to have some heavy Pierce Brosnan. I'm just saying, some Dr. Fate, some Pierce Brosnan. I mean, I think Dwayne Johnson needs to just step aside. I know it's Black Adam and I know it's his movie, but I'm just saying, you want to try to hype up and sell this movie just a little bit more, move over and let Pierce Brosnan have a lot of screen time as well. So, and God knows how much he's in the movie, but man, we just need more of this fucking handsome devil who's still, a handsome devil. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing against The Rock, but I'm like, put some more Pierce Brosnan into the next trailer, please. Hey, Mr. Ernie Hudson talking about the next Ghostbusters right here. It's always good to see Mr. Ernie Hudson. Just talking about how Winston is, no longer just the guy who's there for a paycheck. He's trying to rebuild the Ghostbusters. So at Ectofest, good stuff. We have a new trailer from Nope, which I'm just all about this. I'm going to enjoy the shit out of this, man. This trailer right here added a little bit more to it. We see a new character, and I'm like, yes. Cannot wait for Nope. Yup. And then, of course, hey, sometimes you only need to be dressed from the from the waist up. So here we go. Anthony Starr posting his little short shorts and his Vans as he wears, of course, the Homelander costume. Gotta like that. But yeah, so Ghostbusters fan, of course, they have the Firehouse right here. We got a new Ghostbusters animated movie that's coming from Sony Animation, a new animated series also coming to Netflix. There's a new not some animated comics, but some comics that are coming to Dark Horse Comics, which Dark Horse still around, crazy. Spirits Unleashed coming soon to PC. Ghostbusters VR Academy from Hollowgate. Join the Ghostbusters, blah, blah, blah. So we got that too. Hasbro Pulse updating backers of the HasLab Spangler pack, so you can get yourself a Proton pack. And then Hasbro has created 2 special edition Ivan Reitman action figures. So this is what came out of Ectofest right there. A lot of good things when it comes to the Ghostbusters franchise. I'm excited. Totally excited. And hey, if you wanted to see Andy Muschietti play some piano, here you go right here. Talented dude. He could play some piano too. Not only can he make movies, but he can also play the piano.
Here comes the real.
And then there's, of course, the real composer right there. So a little behind-the-scenes video right there as post-production for The Flash is happening right there. You got to love this. It was Michael J. Fox's birthday over the weekend. Showing a little behind-the-scenes of the photo shoot for Back to the Future 2. This Tremors poster is awesome. I like it. I want that on my wall. This will always put a lump in my throat. Ivan Reitman, may he rest in peace, man. At least he got to do that. And keep on releasing that Ayer cut. Keep on releasing that art. for the Ayer cut. Definitely needed. And then, of course, Black Phone's coming out. This is one of my anticipated movies of the year, so I can't wait to watch that. So that's coming out soon. And then, yes, guys, a Thunderbolts movie is coming out from director Jake Schreier, or is that the director? Yeah, he's the director. But yes, finally, this movie has been talked about ever since Civil War. Okay? People have been talking about a Thunderbolts movie. I don't know how many times you've seen it in the scooper fucking pile, but the scoopers have been talking about it ever since Civil War. I mean, that's what's so funny about it. It's like, when this got announced, it's like, hey, so-and-so is right. I'm like, well, who was right? Everybody's been talking about this for like 5 years. I mean, ever since that it was like, what's his name was in there. And then even like when Black Widow came out and you had what's his name in there too, William Hurt, which, he's not going to be part of it now, sadly. May he rest in peace. But yeah, a lot of people have been talking about the Thunderbolts movie for a while now. And I guess it's finally happening. So there you go. Cool. I guess we're excited. I'm not too excited, but whatever. Then, like I said, happy birthday to Michael J. Fox. I still want this jacket. I've always wanted this jacket from 2015. I mean, we're in 2022 now. Can I finally get this jacket? I don't know. I mean, can we finally do it? I don't know. Then, of course, Jurassic World. Yeah, you saw my first reaction. All this stuff. Newfound respect for, of course, Fallen Kingdom. Hey, M. Night Shyamalan, Knock at the Cabin will be shot on 35mm film using vintage lenses in order to have a classic 90s thriller look. Yes! Somewhere Mr. Stephen Colbert is going, oh, yeah. Or even Zack Snyder's probably going, oh, that's pretty awesome too. When it comes to vintage lenses. M. Night Shyamalan doing something special, that's for damn sure, so... And then, hey, speaking of Top Gun Maverick, and of course I still got the goose stash, I should say, rocking right now because I'm waiting till it reaches $1 billion before I shave the mustache. But yes, Mr. Anthony Edwards, he had high praise for Top Gun Maverick. As I said to Tom, mission accomplished. They did it. It had the feel, it had the tone, it had what people wanted. I mean, there was a part of me that wanted like a BVS kind of scene, when Clark goes on top of the mountain and he sees his dad and he talks to his dad, but obviously it's in his head. I almost wanted something like that in Top Gun Maverick for just Maverick, just to be looking out on the water, and then all of a sudden just Anthony Edwards comes in looking like Goose, and and they have like a little bit of a conversation. I was kind of like hoping for something like that. Maybe it would have been a little too on the nose, a little too cheesy, but I thought that would have been kind of cool if they incorporated him somehow because, Top Gun Maverick was very much Maverick trying to get over the whole, the Goose trauma. The Goose trauma. I mean, it really was. But I just, if they would have had something like that, it would have been interesting. But they didn't, and that's perfectly fine. We have an unofficial Ray Fisher, Victor Stone right here, figurine, which is pretty damn cool. Unofficial, but look at him. You got him in his Letterman's jacket. You got him in his uniform. And look at the accessories for that. That's pretty damn cool right there. I like it. So, yeah. Good. And then speaking of Top Gun Maverick, I mean, come on. Look at that smile. That just warms your heart. Just warms your heart right there. The best wingman. I mean, man, I tell you what. I honestly didn't think that he was going to have any actual scenes in the movie, but man, this scene right here hit hard, and that smile right there was pretty damn cool. So there you go. Val Kilmer, Iceman. Yeah, that definitely made you well up right there. Okay, and then this. Let's, did I pull it up? Oh, man, I have to pull it up right now. Okay, so when it comes to Dwayne Johnson, okay, I like where his head's at. Let's listen to what Dwayne Johnson had to say about the trailer. Where's it at? Right here. Is this it? Okay, so I like where his head's at. I mean, this is okay. Dwayne Johnson, he knows how to market. He knows how to hype. And let's face it, when it came to the Black Adam trailer, it was a little, I would say the general consensus, even if you liked it or not, but I'm just saying the general consensus was the fact that it's like, okay, we're kind of going, when it comes to the trailer, it's all right. It looks fine, I guess, but some people didn't like it. So here's Dwayne Johnson. This is what he does. It's what he does best. Okay, this is where he came from. You know, with the wrestling thing and everything. Let's hype up the trailer and make it seem like it blew crazy numbers. Let's spin it in a certain way. So here we go.
2 words. Black Adam. And another 2 words, most importantly, thank you. Thank you. Thank you around
You're welcome.
the world. Guys, your global reaction and response to our world premiere trailer of Black Adam yesterday was staggering. Staggering.
Staggering?
98%.
What's that?
Positive review and reaction. 98%.
Okay, so what is that? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of a statistic like that? Where it's like, hey, 98% positive review and reaction. So I don't know how they kind of came up with that number, but that's a way to do it. That's a way to do it. But hey, like where his head's at. It's Dwayne Johnson.
Around the world.
Around the world.
Shit.
Yes.
I've
Hype it up, man.
Properties in my career, from Jungle Cruise, Jumanji, Hobbs and Shaw. You guys have put Black Adam in another stratosphere. And I can't thank you enough. You know what this property means to me deep down here. I'm so passionate about this property. 10 years in the making of working my ass off to deliver for you guys, and the response was incredible.
Well, yeah, we can tell you're sweaty. You're very sweaty
the
there,
hierarchy of
Dwayne.
power in the DC universe is about to change, which
shut up.
now you see, but it's not a tagline. It's
I know, we saw the tagline on the
new
poster.
era
It was pretty
in
bad.
the DC universe, with excitement, with disruption, with vision, with strategy. But most importantly, how I operate and how $7 operates. Listen to the fans. I always say you listen to the fans, they'll always guide and inform you on where you need to go. Always take care of the fans, audience first, and that's
Okay,
exactly
well,
what
fix
we're gonna
that
do.
color palette
Black
then.
Adam, the Man in Black, we're just getting started. I thank you. I love you. And here we go.
I love you too. So hey, you know what? I mean, come on. This is people sweating when they're lying. Well, I think he just got done working out, and it's really hot where he's at. But no, I mean, this is what Dwayne Johnson does best. I mean, let's face it. We know that the trailer didn't do gangbusters, so it's like, how do you spin it? So we have literally DJ, you know, DJ Dwayne Johnson spinning it, you know, just fucking spinning it to like 98% positive reaction and review, which I'm like, I don't know where he pulled that number out, but him and his crew, him and his people pulled that number out, and hey, they're trying to do their best, man. They're trying to do their best. That's what you do. That's just what you do. So I respect the shit out of Dwayne Johnson for like, man, trying to spin it into a positive, because, you know, it was kind of like a mixed bag when it came to that trailer. You know, we went over it last week, and I was a little underwhelmed by it, but hopefully they listen when it comes to listening to the fans, fix the goddamn color palette. That's all. I mean, that'll make a big difference. Just the color palette needs a little bit of adjusting, and I think that'll just make things a lot better. But hey, you got to respect the man. That's what he does. He's a good hype man. I dig it. I totally dig it. So, you know, so nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And that's why I was like, you spin that shit. You spin that shit, Dwayne Johnson. And then, look at this. Finally, long overdue, but hey, Duke Nukem movie in the works at Legendary from creators of Cobra Kai. How long had they been trying to do a Duke Nukem movie? Probably for the last 25 years, maybe 30. I don't know. Well, how long has the game been out? It's been around since the 90s, right? Or is it like the early 2000s? I can't remember. But yeah, it seems like this movie is trying to, has been trying to get out there for a while now. And of course, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, who's going to star as in this movie? And a lot of people say, you know, John Cena. I'm like, stop it with the John Cena. No, John Cena. I like the Alan Richardson. Somebody put that. Richardson. You know, of course, we know who that is. Alan Richardson. I can't remember his last name, how you say it. You know. Anyways, I thought he would be actually a pretty good choice to lead Duke Nukem. But yeah, but it's about time. It's about fucking time. Jeez. Yeah, right there. Sold. Right there. I think he would be perfect for the role right there. Why not? Then we got somebody right here talking about working on Rebel Moon. Hi, friends. Netflix has started sharing images from Zack Snyder's upcoming movie. I've been working on this project as a concept artist for almost a year now. It's been busy, but also super fun working with a bunch of friends, new and old. I was one of the designers working on this character alongside the amazing costume department who brought him to life. So he worked on, of course, Jimmy, who is going to be voiced by Sir Anthony Hopkins. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's cool. Got all that. Cool shot of Pattinson right there. Can't wait for this. The final battle. It's coming. It's coming. Yep, cannot wait. And then, of course, we heard about this too. We talked about this on the Vodka stream. The extended cut for Spider-Man No Way Home, titled Spider-Man No Way Home, The More Fun Stuff Edition. That's right. There were people around a table in a boardroom going, what are we going to call this? And somebody actually said, The More Fun Stuff version. And somebody said, yes, that's what we're going to call it. For some reason, I don't, whatever. It's fine. I just hope there's some good shit in there. And more of the 3 Spider-Men, that's all I need. That's really all I need when it comes to this. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. And see, like I said, look at, he liked it. Okay, so David Ayer liked it. Or, he liked the Karen Fukuhara released the Ayer cut video right there. Speaking of Spider-Man No Way Home, I fucking love this shot. I think it's probably the best shot of the movie right here. This shot where Peter is looking and listening to J. Jonah Jameson right here after May died. Oh, my God. Just such a beautiful fucking shot right there. That is a gorgeous shot. Love that shit. So, and then, of course, we have some more Project Justice League Part 2 coming out right there. So we got Nightmare Batman and Nightmare Flash right there. So that's cool. Release the Ayer cut. That's a pretty cool poster right there. And all the Bruce Waynes right there. These handsome devils right here. Like it. And then, yes, I watched Hustle over the weekend, guys, starring Adam Sandler. And it was a great movie. Heartwarming. When Adam Sandler plays these characters that you just root for, he's not, he's not going to he's not trying to be funny, but he's trying to be like that nice guy who's kind of just like, hey, shit's not really working out for me right now, but, maybe something will happen, So, great movie. I thought it was very well done, and I really dug it. So if you haven't watched Hustle yet, it's on Netflix right now. And anytime he plays these, and that's what I said in my tweet, anytime he plays these characters, I just want to hug him. And then Ray Chan, who did the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I think he also did Endgame too. The production designer is going to be doing the production design for Deadpool 3. So there we go. And then, of course, Jurassic Park came out 29 years ago. Couple days ago, so that's cool. This was pretty funny right here. A little mixture. Again, the internet always wins. Look at this. How people do this shit. It's just amazing. I love it when they spend time on stuff like this. It's pretty good. So a mixture of Morbin time. The Morbin time. Come on. And of course, emo Peter Parker. DC Squadcast episode out, talking about the Black Adam trailer, so listen to that. Here's some pretty cool posters. I've seen these posters before, and I always get amazed by them. I like the gauntlets of Wonder Woman, the gauntlets of Batman, and then, Superman. You see, like, a little bit of wrist action right there before he takes off in flight again. Cool posters. And, yes, look at those nipples. That's right. I made that thumbnail talking about nipples. Talking about the bat nipples, guys. It's all about the bat nipples. Yes. And then this is funny. This made me laugh because I've talked about this many times before. Hispanics, when you call them a slur. Hispanics, when you call them Latinx. Yes. Okay? Well, there's been many polls and everything like that. Again, if anybody is still calling Hispanics Latinx, please stop, because nobody who's Hispanic really wants to be called that, okay? That's something that super neoliberal white women came up with because they thought it would be, it's gender neutral and blah, blah, blah. No. You don't know how the language works. If anything, Latinx is more racist than you think, okay? Just keep calling Hispanics or, Latino or Latina or something like that, okay? It's not going to work. But I thought that was funny. Like, yeah, you call a slur Latinx? Fuck no. Okay? Just saying. I'm half half Hispanic. The half Hispanic in me, you know, my butthole clenches anytime I see Latinx. I'm like, fuck, man, stop it. Stop it with that shit. Nobody wants to be called that, okay? Another little cool concept art right here for Release the Ayer cut. I like that. I like it. And then this video right here, yeah, speaking of John Cena, I'm sure you guys watched this video. It was over the weekend where he visited this nonverbal team with Down syndrome who didn't understand, you know, why his family had to flee Mariupol this year. And then John Cena showed up and visited this kid. And my God, yeah, if you want to you know, cry a little bit, watch that. I mean, I give shit to John Cena because he's everywhere, but at the same time, when he does this kind of stuff, which he does a lot, this is where I big time respect John Cena. And man, you watch this video and you just kind of go like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I complaining about? Seriously, why am I complaining about shit? Jesus Christ. But yeah, that'll bring you a tear. Oh, I'll get to that in a little bit too. 40th anniversary of ET right there. Cool. And then, yes, guys, fans are actually petitioning to release Morbius in theaters for a third time. Dude, this movie is becoming such a meme. It's crazy. I love this, though, because, look, it says, we were all busy that weekend. Please bring Morbius to the theater a third time. Almost 15,000 signatures. I mean, come on. It's hilarious. I love it. I absolutely love it. Morbius is such a meme now. It just makes you wonder, are they going to do a sequel and just make it a meme of itself? I don't know. We'll see. And then, yes, guys, yesterday was Superman Day, so a lot of people were posting their Superman art, gifts, all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool. And then, yes, JN, if you're in the chat still, I know he posted this right here. He hit me up because he needs a little help with some medical bills right here. If you guys can help, go to his Twitter, go to my Twitter. But yes, he's been in pain and for a little bit, and he's got, of course, medical expenses are no joke, man. They really aren't, which really sucks. So if you guys can help him, do that. I threw some money at the GoFundMe, so if you guys could do that too, he could use your help. So it's somebody within the community right there. So Jay, yeah. Oh, I see you there, Jay. So hopefully, hopefully you'll get there right there. I hope so. And then speaking of Morbius, even the VOT International Twitter handle right here is helping out, is also memeing that shit too, because it says the Dawn of the Seven is back despite still being in theaters. We heard all of your tweets and we'll be re-releasing the film this week. Don't miss your chance to relive all the action. Use code It's Maven Time to get a discount to your second ticket until June 30th. See, this is what's so great about what's happening with the boys and the marketing and the way that they're doing the social media. Perfect. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. So, I love that. And then here's Mr. Zolo Maridueña right here. Apparently, he's got a Snoopy tattoo on his thigh. That looks like Snoopy. But the Blue Beetle production is headed to Puerto Rico right now. So they're done filming where they were filming. I forgot exactly where, but now they're going to Puerto Rico. And yeah, apparently he just turned 21 too. So don't get too fucking shit-faced over there, buddy. And then Netflix, red light, green light. They finally fully announced Squid Game Season 2. Meanwhile, the writer-director is going, I have no fucking clue what the hell the story is going to be. I just have a feeling like, it took, because the writer-director, the dude that came up with this idea, it took a while for Squid Game to finally come to fruition, like over 10 years. And now, of course, it was a huge hit. And Netflix is like, come on, we need the sequel. I don't think he ever planned it to be a sequel. I mean, even though it left it with a cliffhanger, I don't think he full-on planned it, though. So I'm kind of wondering, I'm worried that the sequel series or season 2 is going to be a little bit of a letdown, because it's like, all right, how are they going to, okay, I mean, hopefully, but I just kind of wonder about that. I do kind of wonder about that. And hey, look at this. Okay, so when it comes to Scream 5, and I'm not going to talk about it today, but I'm going to maybe talk about it tomorrow on tomorrow's show. When it comes to the whole Neve Campbell thing, it's kind of getting ridiculous when it comes to that whole thing about her like not doing Scream 5, right? Scream 6. See, I mean, this shows you I'm not like a big, huge fan of the fucking franchise. But apparently, it's not gonna be in Westboro or whatever the hell, the town that it usually is in. It's actually gonna take place in New York City. And somebody made this, which I thought was really cool. This is a really cool and they should really use this as the poster. I don't know if that's, Creepy Duck Design made this right here. But if you're going to move the franchise to New York City, which I think is smart, change the location, use this design or reference this. This is actually pretty damn cool when it comes to that. But we'll talk, like I said, there's some things that are bugging me about the whole thing about Neve Campbell not coming back. They're making it seem like, I don't know, they're just trying to play into a weird narrative, which narratives. What can you do? Mr. Fear Jason, of course, doing the cool little gifts right here. Superman Day, Man of Steel, Henry Cavill Superman. That's right. We want him back. Fingers crossed that we can get him back because he's the best. And speaking of Superman Day, just warms your fucking heart. Really does, man. And Zach, he's posted this picture a few times before. It's a great picture because this was I think this was the wrap-up, right? This was the last day that they shot for Man of Steel, at least for Henry Cavill. And, we've seen the video where they give each other a hug and everything. But, yeah, Zach posted this yesterday for Superman Day. My Superman past, present, and future. That's right. Happy Superman Day right there. Just a great picture. And, naturally, of course, everybody goes, wait a minute, he said future. Guys, he said future. What does it mean? I know, I get it. And it's always fun. It is. I get that. I get it. Anytime that you see something like that, we always all get excited. But sometimes, you just got to pump the brakes. Yeah, you never know. Hopefully, in the future, we can get some more Henry Cavill Superman. That's what we want. I'm pretty sure that everybody in the chat wants that. I do. So hopefully, he still will be a Superman in the future, okay? Present, past. But I love the fact that Zack Snyder posted this right here. And always keeps that hope alive. It does keep that hope alive, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of things that are happening. And, again, when it comes to Henry Cavill, we've talked about this. We talked about this last week. I did a whole Film Junkee Live last Tuesday talking about the possibility of Henry Cavill coming back as Superman, that it could be back on the table again because Zaslav is going, what do we do when it comes to this franchise? Because it kind of is a mess because the fucking, Warner Brothers with their Sugiharas and their Emmerichs and their whatever the fuck, they all fucked it up, what Zach was trying to accomplish right here. But I'm just saying, what we all keep on saying is just use Cavill. He's not aging out of the role, okay? The guy still looks the same. He still looks like that. It's age. Age is dumb. It's just a fucking number, okay? And again, when people talk about the whole aging out thing, and I know TMZ, of course, because it's TM-fucking-Z, posted an article talking about how, he's old man Superman. He's still, he's aging out. Meanwhile, you have a Batman that is 2 years younger, and you have a Black Adam who possibly that Henry Cavill Superman could fight in the future, who is about 10 years older than he is. He is 10 years older. It's shut the fuck up with the whole age thing. Get out of here. All an excuse. And I think there's somebody, there's some people behind the scenes that wanted to say that shit because maybe they didn't like the fact that when they tried to have negotiations with Henry Cavill and they didn't like the fact that he pushed back against their offer and wanted more. That's what I'm kind of wondering. I don't know. That's just me speculating. I'm not saying that that's actually what I heard or anything like that, but aging out my fucking ass, okay? Henry Cavill and me are the same age, okay? He looks better than me, sure, but still, I'm trying, Yeah, he's a little bit better looking. Anyways, there you go. Sorry, I just had to rant off a little bit about that because, there was that article that came out. And it's just stop it with the whole aging out and all this kind of stuff. Fuck off with that. Please. Fuck right off. All right, moving on. See? So look at that. I could play Superman if I wanted to. Thank you, Fear Jason. Always good with the face swaps. It's always weird to see me without glasses, I'm sure. Yeah. It's always weird to see me without glasses. My arms aren't quite as big as that. Working on it. It'll get there one of these days. One of these days. And then, of course, we have, look at this right here. I just made the joke. I know there's more to it than this, but the Google engineer who thinks the company's AI has come to life. All right, so who wants to play John Connor? Anybody want to step up and lead the resistance? Because it's going to happen. Anytime I hear about AI, I swear to God, my butthole clenches a little bit because I'm like, okay, when is it going to happen? It's eventually going to happen. Real Talk Live happened over the weekend. Hopefully you guys caught that. And then, of course, Warner Brothers, all kinds of stuff. They were asking, like, which is your favorite Superman? And I was like, of course, that dude right there that we just talked about, of course. Hopefully you guys checked out the latest Batman the Fanimated stream. Leah Thompson, who we all had a crush on way back when, she recently talked about how a Marvel movie fucked her career up. Remember Howard the Duck? Yeah, it was really bad. It was really, really bad if you've watched it. But yeah, Leah Thompson was at the height of her game, especially after like Back to the Future and some of the other movies that she was a part of in the 80s. She talked about this on the Celebrity Catch-Up podcast, where she said it was devastating. In the course of a year, I was in the biggest hit and the biggest bomb, so that probably destroyed my career. She went off and kept on saying that, you know, she still did some good projects after that, but yes, there was like a stretch in the 80s where Leah Thompson was going to be that it girl, where it's like, you know, she's adorable, she's cute, she's hot, she's everything, and she's just all right there. But then she starred in Howard the Duck. Sadly, I mean, obviously, when you look at this image right here, it's like, holy shit, this was actually something that came about. And of course, she looks great, but yeah, imagine being in Back to the Future, which was like the biggest movie of the year, and then Howard the Duck, which was the biggest shit sandwich of the year. And apparently it was probably hard getting roles after that. So, you know, she still had a career and still has a career. I mean, she ended up getting her own sitcom, actually, so in the 90s. But still, man, sometimes, I mean, it's amazing how one little stinker can really fuck your career up right here. But hey, she's still, she's still an old celebrity crush right there. And that's right, Dodger fans out there, suck it, suck it, suck it. The Giants swept the Dodgers over the weekend, 3 games in a row. That's right, $20 coming in my pocket. Going to be showing up in my pocket from my dad, so cheers. Everybody out there who rooted for the Giants against them damn Dodgers, cheers to that. Oh. Jose, how you feeling? Yeah, I don't think Mom and Film Junkee is present today, but, you know, I gave her shit. But, yes, love it, love it, love it. So, yes, the Giants swept them Dodgers. You got to love it, got to love it. Of course, we'll talk about that. I thought this was, yes, sweep. Bring out the brooms. And this made me laugh, too. Idolizing a politician is like believing the stripper really likes you. Words of advice right here. Anybody who's idolizing any politician, please stop. Take a step back and be like, no. These politicians are all slimy little pieces of shit, no matter what side of the art, what side you're on. Don't idolize them. Yeah, you could support them, sure, but don't idolize them. They're all sleazy bastards. Yeah, but I thought this was pretty funny. Words to live by right there. Yeah. Oh, shit. What did I do? I don't know. I messed up. Here we go. I went back too far. Let's see. I think we're pretty much good. Let's see. Well, yeah. Well, we got this right here. Yeah, there's so much, like I said. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace to, well, we'll start right here. Let's see. Where should I start? Damn it. Okay, so we'll start right here. Sorry, I fucked up on the tweets. But Knives Out 2 is going to be called Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. So they released this right here with the entire cast showing up right here. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And, you know, that's coming out. That's coming out in theaters, so that's cool. And then look at this. Uninspected launch right here. Infamous Collectibles announces a figure of the Steppenwolf Dark Servant. Who the fuck would want this little shit? Even though his face looks better than what we got in the fucking Justice League. But yeah, look at that. Who wants to get the Dark Servant? The Dark Servant, Steppenwolf. Oi. Oi. And rest in peace, Philip Baker Hall. This man, I don't think I've ever seen him young. He's always been old. So he lived a pretty good life. He lived a long life. He lived a long life. He was 90 years old. He passed away today, but so many movies. I remember specifically he was the library detective dude in Seinfeld. He was. I remember. God, I'm trying to remember the movies that he was in, but he's in a ton of movies. And God damn it, I can't remember the one I was just thinking of right now. But yeah, so rest in peace, Philip Baker Hall. Can you believe this is Legos right here? That's a Lego Bumgardner, and that's a Lego fucking Posey right there. That's so cool. So cool. And this is cool too. Release the Schumacher cut. Come on. And then, hey, Justin Lin is now doing something that he's going to be passionate about, and he doesn't have Vin Diesel up his fucking ass. Congratulations to Justin Lin. He is now going to be adapting for Sony One Punch Man, a live-action film. That's right. You know what? I've seen the memes. I've seen images, but I've never watched One Punch Man. I think I'm going to it because I've heard people have told me many times you should watch One Punch Man. And I think eventually I'm going to. But yes, Mr. Justin Lin is going to be doing it for Sony. I only worry because it is Sony, and we know that Sony kind of fucks up shit like this. But hey, hopefully they won't. But congratulations to Justin Lin. I'm sure he was probably working on this, and then he was like, God damn it, I got to do this damn Fast and Furious movie. I signed up for it for some reason, and then he walked because obviously he was not happy. And now he's going to be doing something that hopefully he's passionate about, and I think it'll be something pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely got to watch that. So that's cool. So congratulations to that guy right there. You know, I'm sure he's just full on happy. He totally is. Jim Lee posted this right here. Sad news. I regret to share that the very sad news that legendary artist Tim Sale has been admitted to the hospital with severe health issues. Tim, I'm praying for you, buddy. Stay strong and know that your legions of fans around the world loves and cherishes you and your amazing talent. So yes, Mr. Tim Sale, apparently he's in the hospital right now, and even Paul Dini said, holding good thoughts and sending wishes for fast recovery. So hopefully Tim is doing, we'll get through it, and hopefully, we won't have to hear anything bad. You know, we've been losing some people in the comic book world recently, so that sucks. And then James Gunn is teasing something with the Thinker right here. I can't wait to tell you all the big plans we currently have in play. So is he going to be doing some kind of spin-off thing with the Thinker right here? I don't know. I think he should. I don't know. Well, obviously it has to be a prequel, but James Gunn teasing that. And then look at this, guys. HBO Max is like, bring us all the Batman you can. HBO Max ordered the animated feature, film set in Mexico. It's animated. It's Batman Azteca Choque de Imperos. That's right. Which is, what was it called again? Damn it, I looked it up. Clash of the Empires. That's right. So there you go. You got to bring it down like that. Batman Azteca Choque de Imperos. Imperos. Did I say that right? I'm trying to do my Spanish right. I'm trying to summon the Mexican side of me to say that right. So. And yes, listen to Austin Smith right here. Steppenwolf is not in the air cut in any shape or form. And I made the joke that, yes, Zoic Studios couldn't get the lighting right. So, yeah, remember that? Remember this, guys? Remember when these other bullshitters, these bullshit scoopers were saying that Zoic Studios was working on the air cut and re-injecting, Steppenwolf in it, and we kept calling the bullshit, and then finally it caught up with them. Like I said, when it comes to bullshit scoopers, you just got to wait a little bit, and then people finally realize, oh, you're full of shit. So, so anybody who's like still putting out bullshit scoopers out there, it's always going to come back and get you. So nothing wrong with that. And then speaking of, look at that. Look at how majestic that looks. That's so awesome. I love that. I love that so much. I mean, you can almost parallel it with Wonder Woman jumping through the wall too. But yeah, it's really cool. We just need more of that. We need more of that. All right. So Let's talk about the main topic. Let's talk about some Ezra Miller right now. Oh boy, right? Ezra Miller again. Yes. I know. It's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I wish I could just wait till more things come out, but more things have come out. Positive when it comes to Ezra this time around, because it just seems like now it's like almost like every day there's something. And the biggest thing, and we talked about it last week when it came to this young lady who, well, you know, where basically they were being accused of grooming, of, you know, I guess when he met this girl, or Takata, her name is, that basically she was young, she was 14 at the time, and blah, 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 and then all of a sudden it's like she's 18 now, or they are 18. I think she is also you know, forgive me with the pronouns. I'm not even going to try because it's way too hard sometimes. But, yeah, so first off, we had that. You know, we talked about that, and I kept, you know, like I said, I kept saying, let's just kind of like wait for this. This is a little weird. The narratives out there when it comes to Ezra Miller is always very strange. And it sucks too, because, you know, when you see the timeline, it's constantly just like going, recast. And then you see people who are just like flat out going, they could reshoot it, you know, with a different actor. It's pretty easy. They could just do that. And you're like, this is why you don't make movies, okay? This is why you don't make movies. They can't just, yeah, if it was like one character and it was like a Chris D'Elia thing when it came to Army of the Dead, sure. That was easy to replace that, but you can't replace the film star, right? It's not a Kevin Spacey situation when it came to that one movie where, what's his name, Mr. Christopher Plummer, like, replaced him. It's not that. This is the star. He's playing two characters, by the way. Okay? Can't do that. So it's always amazing when I see smart people that just go recast them, reshoot. And I'm like, okay, again, you're usually smart. Why are you dumb with this? You know, and then just wait. And what I keep on telling you guys, just wait for more positive stuff when it comes to this. Well, there's a lot of shit that's coming out. And I mean, I think this one, I mean, oh my God, this article right here was very interesting. That came out. Sorry, it takes a while to load because there's so many fucking ads on it. I mean, it's ads on top of ads, so that, you know, already it's like, I get it. You put ads on your website. I have ads on my website, but there are some websites, it's everywhere. And, you know, when it comes to this, you know, yeah, of course. Anyways, so you got this right here. Ezra Miller kidnaps teenager and is on the run. Police can't find him. Oh. This was circulating today. This is today. Okay? Now, obviously, they're just going on, you know, the whole grooming thing, and the fact that there was an article that happened over the weekend that said, like, you know, he was going to be served a lawsuit or like a restraining order or whatnot, and they couldn't find him. But it was just like, but to be honest, it's like, it's not that they can't find him. It's just that he's not in their jurisdiction. That's why. Look at this right here. Not that. What am I looking for? Shit. This right here. Ezra. Somebody posted this. This was today, or, you know, probably from yesterday. Ezra Miller was literally scheduled and working in LA. Wherever they went was documented by people who met them. Always positive encounters, such as here, a healthy, happy Takata, this is the girl that they thought that Ezra was grooming. Her girlfriend tagged along. That's her girlfriend. And then you have an adult right here, too. Obviously, this is not somebody young. I mean, they're not all young. They're all 18 and above. But yeah, you have something like this. Wow. I mean, it looks like, it's full-on groomer status right here, right? I mean, that's the thing, is like we have to wait for this information to really come out when it comes to all this stuff. This right here is clickbait bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Look at that title. Ezra Miller kidnaps teenager? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, we saw her video, and then, of course, people, when they see the video, guess what they think? Oh, no, she's being held hostage. Look at how she's talking. which I tell you what, that's got to be for people who are trying to be progressive, not very progressive when it came to that video sometimes. Like, look at that, she's on drugs. She's on all the, it's like, you just got to wait. And it sounds to me like she's okay, or they are okay, whatever you want to say. But also, guys, what I provided down below, I don't know if anybody watched it today, but good old Enosh, Poindexter Lounge. Basically, that's what I was going to show next. When it came to the rumors about Ezra grooming Takada, that came from somebody who, was basically trying to capitalize and destroy Ezra. And then she came out and said, oh shit, I fucked up. I need to clear this up. And we saw this. We saw screenshots, and I'm just going to show you one from a text thread that she sent the dad of Takada right here. His name is Chase. And apparently he's a pretty sleazy lawyer type, whatever the fuck. There's been some things that have come out on him. And this is one of the things that Takada talked about when it came to her parents. But right here it says, so Chase only thought about Ezra that way because you showed him the DMs between Maya and you, although Maya was lying. Yep. Vintage Devil. This is what this is who Enosh interviewed today. So basically, when it came to showing messages between Maya and Ezra, apparently when it came to this Chase guy, he was like, all right, well, he's totally grooming Takada and everything like that. So how to let him know it's all a ghastly mistake based on a lie. His daughter is innocent. Ezra is innocent. And then, Jesus fucking Christ, we need to let people know I lied. I will take the fall. And apparently she's been doing that. She's been making the rounds. I provided the link down below because Enosh got to interview Vintage Devil today live. I actually had it on and listened to it. And, she wanted to clear out a couple of things. She had a personal issue, of course, with Ezra. And again, this is what's so funny about this whole thing. This can even go back to the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation is, you can't fully defend these people, okay? They're not fully innocent. I can't take anybody seriously when they fully defend these fucking people who have these issues, okay? You can't say that they're fully innocent. And I run into it in my mentions a few times, and I've told you guys when there's these people, and it's always the Amber Heard people that fully think she's innocent, and you're like, what the fuck did you watch when it came to the trial? Did you just you fully bird boxed it? Jesus Christ. But then at the same time, you can't fully defend Johnny Depp. And just like when it comes to Ezra, you can't fully defend him either, okay? He's not the, it's not like he's just like this innocent little angel. Okay, but at the same time, there are people trying to take advantage of the narratives and everything like that. And this Chase guy definitely doing it, which she talked about on Enosh's interview right there, which is Takada's dad. And there's some shit that's probably going to come out more about this individual as time moves on when it comes to this. And even like when it came to all this and the exchange that they had, Miss Vintage Devils even said that Chase, like after a bit, ghosted her. Just stopped responding, stopped doing this shit, and then of course went to TMZ, and even Vintage Devil was saying like, oh yeah, that the TMZ shit was, there's a lot of bullshit when it came to that. She talked about the Hawaii thing when it came to the bullshit when it came to that. There's a lot of things right there, and she even claimed that TMZ cooked the videos, which it always seemed a little suspicious too, the way that the videos were being released. So there's a lot of things that were happening when it came to that. And then, when it comes to this whole thing about concerts and the music that Ezra was doing with various people and all this stuff, and when it came to young people that were involved in all this stuff, what Vintage Devil kept saying too was the fact that, it eventually got to the point where, yes, kids under 18 were able to attend this kind of stuff, but they were all chaperoned. So this whole grooming thing is all just BS and whatever the fuck. And that's pretty much what you gather from that. Like I said, I provided the link down below for Enosh's stream with her. I thought he did a great job of at least asking the questions, and she answered the questions. Apparently she's gonna, Enosh gave her hey, some advice of going to, taking it to the courts and whatever when everything that's happening, and if he needs to help her, that'd be fine. So yeah, listen to it. It's pretty good, and more stuff is coming out. See, that's the thing when it comes to all this. But again, it's not like everybody's just like 100% wholeheartedly going, Ezra's innocent. He's an angel. What do you talk? We don't know shit. I mean, that's the thing. We don't know everything that happened, but there's a lot of narratives and people taking advantage of what's happening with all this, and it's looking really bad. I mean, and that's what's so funny about this whole thing. I mean, remember the whole couple that, when it came to him storming in their room and all this kind of stuff, and the couple that pressed charges, but then they dropped it completely and said no contest or whatever the fuck. And then it's just like, all right, well, what the hell was that about? There's a lot of different things, a lot of things that are up in the air when it comes to Ezra. And this whole bullshit thing that, oh yeah, the cops can't find him or whatever the fuck. It's like, and then somebody literally posted an image where Ezra was this weekend because he had something to do this weekend in LA. Ezra is in LA, but so don't even believe any of that, which is very fucking weird. I think it was all a jurisdiction kind of thing, and the fact that I don't know the logistics when it comes to that, but fuck that article that said like he kidnapped a teenager and he's on the run. He's not on the run. I mean, Jesus Christ, pardon the pun, on the run. He's the fucking Flash. It's almost like they're just coming up with the headline before anything else. So, yeah, it's a lot of shit, and it's not going to be the end. Who knows? It's going to be a crazy year before the Flash comes out. That's for damn sure. So, ugh. But what can you do? It's just it's all crazy right now. But don't believe the whole kidnapping thing. The grooming thing is BS. It's looking like too. A lot of things are just looking big time bullshit that people are taking advantage of, and I'm glad that this Vintage Devil person is coming out and talking to people and trying to see like, hey, I lied, I fucked up, I had something against Ezra at one point, and I started talking about certain things and realized I fucked up. That's what I've been gathering when it comes to all this stuff, and a lot of sleazy stuff when it comes to the parents of Takata too, apparently. That'll probably more of that's going to be probably coming out too. So yeah, it does suck when it comes to this, and the fact that Ezra and his side is laying low, not putting out a video, not putting out a statement, doing a good job. Smart. Let all this blow over before you start. All right, now you hear this side of it. Okay, let all the bullshit come out, and then when people start debunking the bullshit, that helps. And then eventually Ezra's side and Ezra probably himself will put out a statement, video. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But just don't believe every little thing, man. I mean, I got hit up a few times in my DMs and mentions and stuff about, they can't find Ezra. It's like, stop it. He's in LA. It's all the picture. It's all good right there. So that's the Ezra Miller update right there. Pretty interesting. We'll see what happens next. Yeesh. Whoops. Not that. I'm not talking about Rebel Moon. Thor, Love and Thunder. Who got their tickets today, huh? I didn't. Not yet. I mean, I'm going to eventually, but you know. Sigh. Yeah, I'm not really big time looking forward to it, but crap, did I not do that right? Yeah, hold on a sec. I thought I had it ready. No, I didn't. Shit. All right. So I was going to bring up the Thor, Love and Thunder. Where are the posters at? But yeah, you can get your tickets right now, but they released like a bunch of character posters. And also the runtime for Thor, Love and Thunder, 1 hour and 59 minutes. I say cut it another half an hour. Anybody with me? So we can get out of the movie theater even quicker? Huh? Let's just cut out another half hour. Okay? Cut out all the scenes that doesn't have Natalie Portman. And I'll be okay. I'll be okay with that. Cut it down to where Sony cut down Venom. But yes, 1 hour and 59 minutes apparently is the runtime for Thor, which whatever. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I don't like Ragnarok. I was never, I wasn't the biggest fan of Ragnarok. So it's whatever when it comes to me. But yes, they did release these posters right here. They look pretty cool. It's all right, I guess. You know, you got Thor right there. You got Jane, that's the main reason why I'm watching the movie, is because of Natalie Portman. You know, I think that's most of us. Christian Bale, you know, Gore, he looks good. He looks interesting. I mean, that's probably the second reason why I'm watching it, because I like Christian Bale. Third reason is because of, you know, Tessa Thompson right here, Valkyrie. The arm game is strong. And then, of course, we got Korg right there, which is whatever. And then we got Zeus, Mr. Russell Crowe. And then we got some goats. I mean, they look like, hey, we got Matt Reeves and Zack Snyder right here in a poster. I didn't know they were in the fucking movie. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I didn't know that. Pretty insane. And then, of course, we got a close-up. You can watch in real 3D. So there's a tattoo on my arm right there. That's my arm. I don't know if you guys knew this, but that's my arm that Chris Hemsworth wasn't able to do the picture for this, so they used my arm. That is actually my arm right there. I put a tattoo of Real DT 3D. That's why there's a D right there. D for Dave right there. Real D 3D. So just thought, you know, this poster is fucking horrible. This poster is just shit right here. Ugh. This poster is really bad. I mean, this is terrible. I can't with this. The only good part about it is maybe Bale right here, but this poster is shit. Ugh. I mean, I don't even know. Even like, you know, Natalie Portman looks ridiculous in this poster. It's really, really bad. It's really bad, but I think that's pretty much it. And then, of course, we had some new footage when they were talking about
for Marvel Studios' Thor: Love and Thunder.
That's
more
right,
Thor,
we're back.
Love and Thunder. So all that right there. Then you have a Screen X poster, which, it's better, a little bit better, but still not that great. And then you got this poster right here, the IMAX poster. Probably the best one out of the three right there, I would say. I'd say this is the better of the posters. Sure, very much. That's better. That one definitely is better. So there you go, guys. Tickets, runtime, posters, Thor, Love and Thunder. I don't know, man. But I'm glad it's not that long of a movie. I mean, again, though, if you want to cut it down just a little bit more, Taka, I'm okay. I'm okay if you cut it down. And we don't need a Taka cut. It's fine. A Watiti cut. I'm okay. Okay. All right. Amber Heard. Oh, boy. Well, she had an interview today with Today. Nothing really much here, just more, I mean, you knew this was going to happen. She was going to, like, go through, like, now interviews and everything like that. I can't really show, like, too much of the footage when it comes to a lot of this stuff because it's Today, you know, the Today Show, whatever.
I'm deserving.
You know, because they'll copyright my shit. But, you know, here's a little bit of it right now. And we'll kind of just, like, read the quotes because when they posted parts of the interview, Amber Heard speaks out. You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair. Oh, has it not been fair? So there's a lot of things. I mean, what's so interesting about this is, like, we all watched the trial. And I'm not saying that, you know, not every trial is, like, you know, full on, I guess, fair, but in the social, I mean, she talks mainly about the social media representation when it comes to all this, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I think before the trial, especially, it was kind of even, where it was like you had an even amount supporting each side, and then it just drastically went to Johnny Depp's side because of all the stuff that was presented, and her legal team was awful, and the way that she acted was awful. The fact that she was instructed to answer every question by looking at the jury like, no, I wasn't. No, that didn't happen. It was like, what the fuck was that? I mean, Johnny Depp took the approach of taking goddamn way too long to answer his fucking questions. That was annoying as shit. When he'd be like, so I was basically, what happened was, and it was like, Johnny, seriously, dude. I mean, seriously, fucking take your time. And then she went off and then, of course, continued on when it came to these clips on saying, like, stuff like that where Heard criticized the role. She just basically was talking about social media. I mean, that's the whole big thing right now. Even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't tell me, look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation. So her thing is like, now it's like the whole campaign of like representation. It wasn't right. And then there was even talk about how like, she actually gave a little bit of praise to Johnny Depp too, which was very interesting when it came to this. There was like a video, I can't see where it's actually right now. Maybe it was in this clip right here. I don't know. Or it was in one of the clips that they shown. I don't really see it right now, but there was like a clip where she was basically going like she understood why people took Johnny Depp's side because, it's Johnny Depp. He's a good actor and whatever the fuck and stuff like that. But it's like, no, people ended up taking this side because they were watching what was being presented. They heard the audio clips, they saw the videos, and they were kind of just like, wait a minute. And there was just like nothing, I don't know. It's very strange, very strange. But I'm sure there's going to be more of this. Amber Heard's probably going to go on a whole like booking tour thing where she's going to talk about her side and keep on peddling that whole thing of like, oh yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't like a lot of mention of like, oh, it's all misogyny and it's all this and all that. I mean, there's a little bit of that, of course, but at the same time, I'm just going, again, you can't fully defend either one of these people. They're not fully innocent. They are both toxic damn people, and they should have never gotten together. But it's just amazing still when people just wholeheartedly fully defend either one of them, and I can't stand that. But yes. So it's not going to end anytime soon. I think Amber Heard's going to fight for her image now, She's definitely going to be doing that because it got tarnished big time when it came to this. And I think when it came to Johnny Depp and his side, that's why they wanted to make it public. That's why they wanted to do all this. But at the same time, as her and her side agreed to it. So it's like, yeesh, you did agree to make it public like this, and some of the things were just not good. So she'll probably be interviewed a lot more when it comes to all this. She's probably getting requests for interviews like crazy. So we'll probably be getting a little bit more of this, and God knows what's going to become of it. But Johnny Depp's, he's about to promote a new album that he's going to be doing right now. So anyways, ugh. And now we got this. Now, originally, this wasn't going to be one of the main topics, but then all of a sudden, right at the last minute, I even tweeted out the show, and I had I think the Black Adam Dwayne Johnson video. That was going to be the fourth topic, but the topic ended up now being the fact that we have this whole Joker 2 news that got. Seriously, it was like. Probably like just about an hour before I went live, that this news about Lady Gaga possibly playing Harley Quinn in the Joker sequel. What the fuck? But that's not it. That is definitely not it. Exclusivo! Joker 2, Lady Gaga in early talks to join Joaquin Phoenix, Todd Phillips in musical sequel. If the deal makes... Gaga would play Harley Quinn. The Joker's back, and this time it's bringing a friend. Lady Gaga is in early talks to star opposite Joaquin Phoenix in director Todd Phillips' sequel to Joker. Blah, blah, blah. Phillips has been co-writing the script with Joker co-writer Scott Silver for some time and has finally shown it to the studio. Last week, Phillips revealed on social media the title of the new project, Joker Folie à Deux. The title referencing a medical term for an identical or similar mental disorder that affects two or more individuals, usually members of the same family. And while the same social media post showed Phoenix reading the script, the actor's involvement is not exactly a legal fate comply just yet. Sources tell the Hollywood Reporter that Warner's has yet to close a deal with the actor, with the two sides deep into it. Details on her character are being kept under wraps, but Joker is known for his on-off abusive relationship with Harley Quinn, his psychiatrist at the mental institute known as Arkham Asylum, who falls in love, blah, 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 blah. If the deal makes, Gaga would play Quinn. However, the new Quinn exists in a different DC universe than Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, which most recently appeared, of course, in The Suicide Squad. But wait, that's not all. Sources say the sequel is also a musical. Joker time. I don't know. We all have mental illness. I don't know. Things aren't. Yeah. When Warner's first made Joker, it was so we don't need to see that. We don't need to read any more of that. But yes, how are we feeling about Joker 2, the musical? I think it's brilliant. Okay, I don't want this movie. I didn't want a Joker 2. I've expressed that many times. I'm like, where the fuck is the Lex Luthor movie? Where's the fucking, Professor Crane movie? Where's the Poison Ivy movie? Let's do more Black Label movies, which I think are coming, sure. But if you're going to do a Joker sequel, how do you make it different from the first? Well, it's going to take place, of course, in Arkham, right? And people are insane, right? And this has been done before in TV shows and whatever the fuck, so why wouldn't they make it a musical? Why wouldn't there be shit happening? R-rated, weird shit happening, and songs happening. It's not, look at what happened, towards the end of the first Joker. The whole dancing on the steps. That was kind of like a little preview, possibly, right? I mean, obviously, Arthur is fucking insane, and God knows if even the events happen in Joker really happened. It could have all been in his head. So why would there not be, these crazy psychos who are roaming through Arkham, busting out in song and dance? Different, unique, R-rated. Again, R-rated. Joker movie. Musical. That's something different. That's the thing. When I see people going, what the fuck, a musical? And I'm like, okay, well, what else? I mean, how are you going to change it from the first one? Why not make it a musical? What's wrong with that? When I read that, I went, that's kind of brilliant, to be honest. I'm not big on musicals, but I could see that. And they're going to get somebody like Lady Gaga to possibly play Harley Quinn. All I'm hoping for is a scene where she's singing and dancing about something butt naked through Arkham. Anyone? That's where my head went, because I'm, kind of a pervert. Yeah, that's right. I went straight to nudity. Well, she's pretty risque. She's not afraid to show off her body, but can you imagine if you had her? I just imagine she's singing through Arkham, fully butt naked. But that's just me right there. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Okay. I'm glad my mom's not here for this one. Anyways, yeah, but I'm just saying, I know, I'm such a perv. But what can I say? Lady Gaga's pretty hot. And she's got the pipes. That's good. So I'm actually now I'm kind of turning around a little bit here, guys. At first I was like, fuck, I don't know if I want this movie. But now if they're going to switch it up like this and do kind of something off the cuff, I was kind of like, I'm liking that idea. I mean, there's something about that. Now, we'll see how it's executed. It might be a shit sandwich, but at the same time, I'm just kind of going, I don't know. But can you imagine, too? Imagine some of the other rogues gallery, some of the other Batman villains that are in Arkham. They bust out in song and dance, too. Man, let's get somebody who looks like Killer Croc just, breaking up in dance or something like that, or a fucking Two-Face or or somebody like that. I don't know. Condiment King, if he's in there, too. I don't know. I just kind of dug the idea of taking it to that direction, because I was going, all right, how are you going to do a Joker sequel? Why not make it a musical also? So, I mean, it was already almost there. I mean, you watch the first Joker, it has everything but Arthur singing. It has a Academy Award winning score. I mean, that first fucking, when he was in the bathroom after he killed those dudes in the subway and he started doing his little dance thing, all we're missing is just the singing part. So when people are like, what the fuck? I'm like, we're already halfway there. How many times did we see Arthur already dancing and shit? Now we just got to, and If you want to, walk the line. I mean, we know that Joaquin Phoenix can carry a note. Okay, he did play Johnny Cash, and we heard his voice sing those songs. So, and if you get Lady Gaga, holy shit, it's gonna blow the roof off of Arkham, man. So, I'm actually okay with this. Now I'm kind of turning around on this Joker sequel. I actually am. So, we will see, though. We'll see what happens when it comes to this. All right. So that's all the subjects we got right there. Now let's get to the Twitter questions and see what you guys have to ask me over here on Tweeters. Let's see make sure not going to be any bad stuff in here. We're good. Up. Let's see. Okay. Just making sure that there's nothing posted right there. I always got to proofread because, got some freaky people out there. Okay. Hoy, hoy, Mr. Eric Blake. Yesterday was indeed Superman Day, and so begins our first big casting event. Spread the word far and wide. Anyone wants a shot, send your recordings of lines from the films we have. How good is your Henry Cavill? So there you go, guys. If you want to be Superman in Sunset of the Gods, well, there you go. Submit it to Eric Blake if you want to be Superman. I already have the Batman role and possibly another role. So yeah, if you guys want to find somebody who can do a pretty good Superman-y Henry Cavill-y voice, do it. Carrie, hey Dave, since Bob Chapek fired Peter Rice last weekend, what do you think of the chances of Zaslav could recruit him to take over a certain position at WBD he's trying to fill, a studio that starts with the letters D and C? He supposedly has great relationships with the talent. Yeah. I mean, well, I think I mentioned it last week or maybe the week before, but yeah, very much Zaslav has been talking to the folks over at Disney. So, and I know I heard about the Peter Rice firing over at Disney, and, there's always like a chance. It was definitely a shakeup when it came to the studio world. So, and you might, hey, if Peter Rice ends up getting the gig, that would be pretty interesting, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the list. I would not be surprised. So you might be you're on to something there, Carrie. I think so. CK Cooper Knox. So Justin Lin goes from one movie featuring a bald protagonist to another movie featuring a bald protagonist. The dude can't escape bald dudes. Yeah. Well, hopefully whoever gets cast as One Punch Man is not a dick head, not an actual dickhead like Vin Diesel. Ronak, bro, Phoenix and Madonna are going to sing Poker Face, and I'm here for it. How dare you, sir? You called Lady Gaga Madonna? That's just cruel. Have you seen what Madonna looks like right now? She doesn't look like she's from this earth. Good Lord, all that fucking plastic surgery she's had. Ugh. Chunky Dixter. Hope you're doing well, Dave. Well, hopefully you are too, Mr. Dixter. Man, Barry is seriously one of the best written shows and like top 3 shows going on right now. So fucking good. Bill fucking Hader, my God. Check it out if you haven't already. Yeah, I haven't. It's on my list. I'll probably, maybe after this next season that comes out, I'll start catching up on it. Like I said, I started watching Outer Range. That's the show I'm currently on right now. Ryan, having heard the news that Gary Oldman was the original voice for General Grievous in Revenge of the Sith, I would love to see an origination series on his mysterious character with Oldman attached. Yeah, I agree with that. That would be pretty cool. And I totally forgot that he was the voice too, so thank you for reminding me. Totally forgot about that. JN, hey Dave, actually wouldn't mind Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. I think a lot of people are generally excited for this. Hopefully Bradley Cooper has a hand in it with Todd Phillips again. I think them 3 could really hit it out of the park, home run with something special. I know. Who would Bradley Cooper play, though? Would he play like a doctor? That would be pretty sweet. If he played like a doctor or something that was talking to Arthur and Harley, it'd be pretty interesting. Jim Peterson, my army is ready. We attack at nightfall. Jeez, look at those eyes. Little creepy, but also adorable. Jason, Snyderverse 66. Hi, Dave. The Schumacher Cut event happening this Thursday is being promoted as the biggest trending event of 2022. Do you think we could get it really big? Well, we could try. I always find it weird when it comes to like, hey, you know, the different times and different time zones. I say just tweet it whenever. When it comes to Thursday, wake up, start tweeting, release the Schumacher Cut. Why the fuck not? I'll tweet it out. I'll help it out, and hopefully you guys help it out too. Let's make a trend. Let's make a release the Schumacher Cut trend. Timothy. Question 1, why are you obsessed with rumors from years ago? 2, why do you want to screw me? 3, is your ass still tight after last night, Dave? Be honest. Timothy is a fucking crazy person. I mean, if you look at his picture, you know this guy has some fucking issues, and he's always in my mentions. And apparently he wants to put me in a dress and fuck me. I don't know. I guess that's what he wants to do. It's really odd. It's really weird. Probably gonna have to mute this guy because, again, the obsession is real. I mean, obviously, when it comes to these questions right here, I mean, it's okay, Timothy. Okay, it's okay. You know. You hate your dad. I get it. You hate your dad. And then, of course, we got right here, Yule. Ezra Miller is a hostage. I don't know if he's a hostage, but, you know, he's not holding hostages. That's for damn sure. So I don't know. But, yeah, I don't think he's a hostage, but he's not holding hostages. Let's phrase it like that. But anyways, yeah. This was some weird, the last two tweets, you know, from some people that are like, okay, you know, but what can you do? What can you do? You get some of that right there. But, anyways, guys, all right. Well, that's the show. That is Film Junkee Live on your Monday, June 13th. Make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Thank you for spending some time with me. Like I said, check out Enosh's interview with Vintage Devil. Kind of, you know, answering some questions about the whole Ezra Miller thing. It actually does help. And, like, again, be a little bit more patient. Let's not just snap to the conclusion that this guy is a total predator and a evil person. That's what seems to be what's happening with the narrative right now. But let's not make it quite like that. I mean, he's not completely innocent, yes, of course. But at the same time, he's not the fucking devil like some people are making it out to seem. Okay, so do that. Smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. All that stuff. You guys know what to do. You got the sock mitts down there. You got the Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. Posted a new Patreon self-pod on Saturday, so check it out if you haven't. I did a little bit more uncensored on there, so that's what's all fun about that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same Junkee time, same Junkee channel. All right? Talk to you later.